Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium, the opener of the final series of the year between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Austin Gomber will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Leading off
so striding in, Ben Zobrist, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard, and he is in there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch on its way. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Almora is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. D-Roy, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team. Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That is cool. Good shortstop. Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Here's the 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Roy, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Baez breaks from first. Goldschmidt is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Cole Hamels, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average.
Colton Wong will stand in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 3 homers and 47 RBIs. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at bat.
Swing and a liner. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had an on-base percentage of over .450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's safe.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Striding forward now, Paul DeYoung. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. No balls and a strike to count. A shot down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopper to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Zobrist on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hamels comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. DeYoung blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Kyle Schwarber batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. And that misses. Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. The next Cub up, David Bodie. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Cole Hamels. Squaring around now is Hamels as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Here comes the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Bodie at third with 2 away. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The man on third with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Into the box, Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Batting 7.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. So coming to the plate, Albert Almora, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Albert Almora.
Here it comes. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Almora gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Carpenter has room in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, the shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. Home runs up to 30 now, and nearly 100 RBIs as he sits here at 99. The 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He popped out in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, strike one. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Second and third here, one man out. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number two.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, David Bodie.
Digging in to try it again, David Bodie. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Second and third, 2 away. Hit out towards second. Long is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
The right fielder, Jose.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hamilton is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Almora going back on it at the track, and that one is gone. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. 4th home run for him on the season, and with it the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Kolten Wong. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
The pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hamill.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Right on the inside, Black with the slider, laid off but called the strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch.
Right
He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base,
Now
and that's just what they did right there.
baseman.
Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here.
Now
That'll do it
pitching
for
for
the
the
starter tonight.
Number 50.
So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. In now, Ben Zobrist, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0. Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
He's set and the pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Nice slide and stop by Zobrist. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Redbirds down quietly. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way.
Almora.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. His career line against Wainwright, he's got 12 hits in 47 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Up high, 2-1 now. set to deliver on 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Baez stands at third with one gone in the inning. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His career line against Wainwright, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The third baseman, number 13, David.
Striding into the box, David Bodie. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Pitch misses. The throw down. Throw won't get him. So another stolen base there. This definitely is a team that's used their wheels to full advantage all season long as we check out the league leaderboard for stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, taken in by Wong. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Cubs lead this one 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Pinch hitting for the
Okay,
Cardinals.
thank you, Heidi.
Number 3, Jed Gyorko.
First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hamels ready with the 1-1. Soft grounder left side. And that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Martinez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
This is line to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Hey, D-Roll, that's
The
just
first
what you want to
baseman.
do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early
Goldschmidt.
already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Mike Hauschild is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
77, Mike Hauschild.
Now at the plate, Paul Hamill.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Hauschild, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cole Hamels is retired to kick off the inning.
Billy Hamilton.
Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Barehanded at his ankle. How about that?
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now a pitch on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Line drive to left. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
The center fielder, number 5.
Albert striding in. Albert Almora. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Paul DeYoung. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The left fielder.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Matt Carpenter, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Full count, 3-2. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play to second for one. Throw to first in the dirt, and now everybody's gonna be safe. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, Matt Wieters, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Almora.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Almora has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. This is flared out towards second. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. So a big spot here. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Contreras is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Almora at third. Rizzo over at second. Baez at first with no outs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Line drive, right field, base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 62 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Digging in, David Bodie. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Batting 9, number 28.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. The 0-2 pitch, and another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The tag gets 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The pitcher, number 35.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Standing in now, Paul Hamels. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. The 0-1 delivery. Squeeze attempt misses. And they will slap the tag on him between third and home. And I'm speechless after that one as the suicide squeeze fails and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. Cubs lead it 7-2.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Stepping up to the plate, Adolis Garcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Martinez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Here's another 2-2. Popped him up. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cards leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Victor Caratini is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Chicago, number 7, Victor Caratini.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A good old-fashioned Midwest battle here in St. Louis with the visiting Cubs leading the Cardinals here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Stepping into the box, Billy Hamilton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2, the count to Billy Hamilton.
Count is 1 and 2.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out, nobody on.
That's
3-1.
Count is 3.
Albert Almora would be next. Line towards center field. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're on top 7-2.
Your
Xavier
attention, please.
Cedeno is on to
Now
pitch out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the
Chicago,
bottom half of the eighth.
Number 45, Xavier Cedeno.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. To his right, Bodie. One away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Cedeno has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game into coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
The batter,
Jairo Munoz will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He'll start this one at 274. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. And he misses again, 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Ozuna is off of first with 2 away. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in, Matt Wieters. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Ozuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. Munoz rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see.
Ladies
Brad
and gentlemen,
Brock enters
your
here
attention,
looking to get
please.
the final out
Now
before the
pitching
ninth
for
inning.
the Chicago Cubs, number 29, Brad
He's
Brock.
set. Here it comes. Now that's popped up. Rizzo over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Cubbies are in front 7-4. John Brebbia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The center fielder, number 5.
Here comes the first pitch.
Almora.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now the 0-1 to the left side, but it's well foul.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on
The first
inning
baseman,
here in the
number
9th.
44.
Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Wong into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
The bat.
Oh, man,
9.
I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt here. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
The catcher, number 40.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To the right side and through a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Dakota Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The batter.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High in the air down the right field line. Martinez on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Cardinals 4. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Martinez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's Colton Wong now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Brock, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's a 9-year major league vet. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Hamilton is there, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. And he has some trouble with it. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Matt Carpenter, fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Chicago, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Cole Hamels wins for the 17th time, the top total on the staff. Brad Brock gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. His record now is 17-7. The loss goes to Adam Wainwright. He falls to 5-4. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout. 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.